Hello everybody, it's been a really long time since I produced a video for YouTube. To get down and dirty and a quick synopsis of what's happened to me over the last 4 years, I'm in education as a profession, and I decided to go out to some of the remote villages here in Alaska, and was a principal at 3 different schools, and now I'm back home. And I live here in just north of Anchorage, and I decided to go ahead and start producing YouTube videos again. And to tell you the truth, when I was out in these areas, I produced a few videos, but I was really not inspired, especially this last year. It was a really rough year. It was a hard year. So when I came back home this past June, my wife and I had to take a long road trip and take a vehicle down to our daughters going to school in the lower 48 down in Utah. And while we were down there, we had a travel trailer and a 2019 GMC diesel truck, 3/4 ton. We traded it in and we bought ourselves a van, and I'm sitting in it right now. So I'm going to be using this van, of course, for family trips, but mostly for photography. Now, it's not brand new. I can't afford that. It's a 2017 Winnebago ERA, was it 170A? And it's about 24 and a little bit over half feet long, and it's a really nice van. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little tour of the van, and I hope you like it. And I'm also going to share with you some video and pictures I took today on my property, and I hope you enjoy. This is the beginning of me getting back into YouTube and sharing images and video of Alaska. So I hope you enjoy this and come along with me. As an introduction to myself, for those of you who don't know me, I've been a wildlife and nature photography for over 30 years now. I was in the military and got out of the military and decided to get into education, but during that whole process, I was still taking pictures of wildlife and nature, mostly animals and so forth. But lately, I've also gotten into landscape photography, and I've always taken macro images. I enjoy all kinds of different genre of photography. I guess you would call it generalist, and I don't do specifically just one thing. I like to share with you God's creations, and whether it be the broad landscape or the minute macro details of small images of, you name it, life in general. I love life. I have a degree in biology, an advanced degree in biology, and I chose those professions because I enjoy life. I love life. And so I'm going to share some of these images with you after I give you a tour of the van. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start here. Start this video of this van tour. I went back and looked at my videos that I had shot, and boy, did I sound kind of dry and boring. I didn't sound very excited. You know something? This van is more than what I hoped for. When I decided to go ahead and trade that truck and trailer in, and we knew we weren't going to be able to trade the trailer in by itself because of the rotten floor, because of the water leak, I was hoping to find something. And when we went to Camper World in Draper, Utah, this vehicle was on consignment. They had some others. They had an Airstream, which was nice, but the one selling factor about this that the Airstream and other vehicles there didn't have, this has 4-wheel drive. It's on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. It's this is the biggest van that Mercedes-Benz makes, and there's some kinks with it. There's some things about it you need to know, like the depth system and how to clean the EGR valve, and you need to be pretty handy with mechanics. You know, when I was thinking about this vehicle, I went on YouTube and I was looking and exploring and trying to find out what I was dealing with. Luckily, I've rebuilt engines. I know a lot about mechanics and so forth, and so that didn't bother me too much. You will save some money if you know how to do that. For example, to change the oil on this, it takes, of course, a certain type of synthetic oil, and it takes, like, I think, like 12 quarts. It can be very expensive if you take it into like an auto dealer to have it changed. Since this is no longer in warranty, I don't have any problem doing this myself. So just a word for the wise: before you buy any vehicle, check it out, explore, find out the ins and outs, the pros and cons, and you'll be a lot better off for that. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and rejoin the previous video and take a tour of the van. So here is the outside of the van, you know, driver's side. That's all the bugs on and everything from our trip up through Canada. Here's the passenger side. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. It has its own bathroom. Even has a large screen television there. Its own sound system, microwave, refrigerator, 2-burner stove. So kind of dirty right now. Need to clean it up. Here's our sink. And this is a double bed that converts into a queen or a king size. Has lots of storage, has a television back here, large screen. Closet space right here. All kinds of space here for storage. Makes it really nice. It has a lot more storage space than our 32-foot travel trailer we had. One of the reasons why the real travel trailer is only a 2014, and it served us well. But either the window or the roof started leaking. It got inside the vehicle. Of course, that doesn't bode well for here in the severe Alaska winters, and last winter it was, and the winter before, we had a lot of snow. And with that snow, the trailer was just leaning just right to where it got inside and caused the floor to rot. Then we have a television receptacle, cigarette lighters and so forth, plugs outside. We look at the back end. See, there's plenty of storage space in there. And these blinds come down. Makes it really nice. And there's a mosquito blind up top. You can pull that down. With a trailer hitch, a generator. That's the exhaust pipe for the generator. Here's our plug-in station when we're camping in a RV park. And here's our out shower. It has hot and cold water. And down here is the fixtures for gray tank, and also for filling up the propane tank. So that's my vehicle in a nutshell. I really like it. I think it'll serve me well, and I hope gives me an excuse to get out there and take more video and pictures of the great outdoors here in Alaska. So I want to thank you for coming along, and I appreciate your patronage so far, and I hope you spread the word about this to other people and let them know about my channel. And I want to thank you for coming along. Now here's some video and images that I took today. I'm going to share that with you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again here real soon. Hey, I'm switched places. I'm sitting out in the back of my house now. And if you want to know, I don't know if you want to know or not. One of the reasons why if you noticed on my channel, I removed a lot of videos. And the reason being is, of course, through the monetization process, excuse me, I slaughtered that word. If someone makes a complaint and says that there's a copyright infringement, the YouTube will, of course, not pay you any money. And that happened to me. What happened is, way back when I was living down in Kodiak Island, I bought some of this Native American music, and it's good music, through a group called Brule. And I decided to write to the manager and asked him if I could get permission to use them on my videos. I thought that would be a good background music for the videos. Well, lesson learned. You don't get anything for free. Come to find out later on, and I produced a lot of videos using our music. The manager did not have permission to allow me to use the music. Apparently he had sold the rights to this group out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to be sued by them, but I was told by the gentleman who runs that company that Brule did not have the authority to give me permission to use their music. So I wasn't going to pay my royalties or my monetization I was receiving, which wasn't very much, to them. I had put in all the hard work and everything. So I went ahead and took all my videos down. And that's a lesson for everyone. Use the free music that YouTube has to offer. It's quite some good music. I like their music, and or go elsewhere. But if you do use music that has a copyright on it, you will be challenged. Just learn from someone who had to go through that process. Put a whole lot of time, effort, sweat, and tears into producing these videos to have that happen. And I'm just ornery enough that I wasn't going to let this company get my earnings through monetization. I wasn't going to do it. Anyway, that's my story in a nutshell. So anyway, I'm back home with my dear wife, and I'm ready to start producing videos again. So I hope you will look at them, be ready for them. I'm going to try to produce. Here we got a plane going on. We just happen to be in the flight path of the Palmer Airport. Anyway, I'm going to be producing videos, and I hope you enjoy them. If you have any ideas or things you would like to see, please let me know right down below. And of course, please subscribe, hit that like button if you like this, and join me for my next video. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.